Why does attachment create fear? In our last video, we saw why love turns into attachment, and we defined attachment as the psychological dependence on a person where your sense of security, identity, or emotional stability becomes tied to them. That is to mean that without that person that you're attached to, then you cannot be emotionally stable. So we are going to see why attachment creates fear, because we also did conclude that as long as one is attached to another, then fear must follow. Fear becomes inevitable. As long as you are psychologically dependent on another for emotional stability, then you must have fear. And if you are attached to someone, I repeat, you must be afraid, even if you don't admit it. Because attachment says, I might lose this person. So then fear begins quietly. This is fear of them changing, fear of them losing interest in you, fear of them leaving you. So there is always fear because you are dependent on the person. And now look what happens. For example, I can give instances of how fear creeps in. For instance, your lover usually replies you in 2 minutes, but today they take 20 minutes. Then you start to fear that something may have changed. They text you good night without the usual emoji, and you try to think that there could be something wrong. Then all of a sudden, you start seeking reassurance. You start asking, are we okay? You are a bit quiet. Is everything fine? And at times you may even just say, I miss you, just to hear it back. Or you text them, I love you, with the objective of them telling you back, I love you too. Then slowly, jealousy slips in. They tell you, I was with a friend. You start wondering, which friend? You may even see them laughing with someone else, and your mood drops instantly. After that, then anxiety follows. You make a call, they delay to pick the call, then your heart starts racing. You develop blood pressure because they've not answered your call. Then you see them online, but they are not replying your text. So you keep checking your phone after every minute to see if they have replied your message. So you may call that love, but it's actually fear trying to protect the attachment. So the relationship at that point is no longer free. There is no freedom. It becomes control, expectation, emotional dependence. Every time you are carrying out investigations. And when they finally leave, it does not just hurt. When they finally leave, when they finally dump you, it feels like your world has collapsed. Because psychologically, it did collapse. So in part 3, I'll be showing you what true love looks like without attachment and why it feels completely different.